When we're doing walking lunges, yeah, we add the lunge jumps in there, and last leg day we added some burpees, but that whole walk of lunges, because it was 20 on each leg, that right there with 40-pound kettlebells on each side, that right there is the cardio. That's cardio. It's lifting and cardio. Good morning, you guys, and happy Thursday. So normally we do our intro to the video in the locker room, but there was a lot of people in there, and obviously I'm not going to record in the locker room when people are in the locker room using the locker room for what the locker room is for. So that's just kind of what happens when you come later on. So anyways, today is back, biceps, and abs. I'm still in the process of warming up, but we're going to start with bent over rope pulls, I guess. I don't know what these are called, honestly. And then we're going to also work our way up to some heavy face pulls. So that's what I got going on. I'm going to do one more warm-up set, and then I'm going to turn the camera back on, and we're going to get super, super heavy. All right, you guys, we're going to start set one. Finish warming up. Back feels good. Nothing is sore. Chest isn't sore. Triceps aren't sore. Everything feels great. So let's get into set one. I'm going to pull the entire stack. That's the normal with this back exercise. Let me get some music. And let's try to get 10 plus 12, you know. We're going to failure, though. All right, here we go. All right. Face pulls. Okay. All right, you guys, set number two, same thing. That's it. I'm gonna make the face pulls 10 pounds heavier this set. All right, you guys, set number three. This is getting a little heavy, I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, here we go. Okay. Let me take a little bit of weight off and do like 5 more reps. I'm gonna take it down 25 pounds. Okay. Oh. All right, face pulls. just going to. All right. And for those of y'all who don't know, face pulls work your rear delts and your traps, so your upper back. All right. Here we go. All right, you guys, set one of alternating dumbbell curls. I have 35s and 30s, so I will go to failure and then drop down to 30s. Okay. You grab down to 30s. Finish that out. All right, you guys, we're gonna do some abs in between. So we'll do some scissors for 30 seconds. Get this stuff out the way. All right. Woo. All right.
Hey, I'll be here all that guy go on.
You said what?
I'll be here all that guy. You gotta get that stuff off.
Okay. Okay. All right, you guys. Set number 2. Drop down to 30s. Okay. All right. All right. All right, you guys, set number 3. grab the 30s. Okay, let me grab the 25s. Okay. All right, you guys, chest supported dumbbell rows. I have 60s here. Okay.
I can put some of my shit in, right? So it wasn't out all that. So my whole son know this shit in my fucking
All right, you guys, set number 2. I have 65s this time.
No, I'm 56.
Okay. That was hard. That's it. Fuck. Okay. All right, you guys, the last set of rows, I dropped down to 50 so we can try to get like 15 reps as like a burnout set. I look like my titties out. Okay. 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 Try to get at least 12. Nah. One more. Nah. All right. Fuck. All right, you guys, we're going to do some assisted pull-ups. I got it on 75 pounds of assistance. So, yeah. Oh, I should have grabbed my gloves. I keep forgetting I need my gloves for this. That's okay. All right, here we go. Add some more assistance. All right. Here we go. That's it. All right, you guys, set number 2. I grabbed my gloves and I'm gonna lower the resistance to 68 and 3/4, which is lighter than the first set. All right, here we go. If I can just get 1 or 2, I'd be happy with that at this resistance. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. Let me increase the resistance. All right, here we go. Jesus. This is so hard. I can't wait for the day where I can do like 10 like it's nothing. All right. Try to knock out a few more. All right. That's set 2. Okay. I lowered the resistance to 62.5, which is lighter than set 2. So making it more challenging. All right. If I can just get 1, I'll be happy at this weight. All right, here we go. That's it. Okay. Okay. Ouch. All right, that's it. God damn. All right, you guys, we're gonna do some decline sit-ups. I'm gonna start with some body weight ones just to get used to being on here. It's been a little while. And then I have a 35-pound ball thing. Is this considered a medicine ball? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's 35 pounds. And I'll put that on to make it more challenging. Okay, just do a few with no weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Dang. I didn't get my music. All right, so for me, the hardest part about this is like getting the weight off of the floor and onto you. That's when a workout buddy comes in handy, but I fly solo. So and I need my music. Hold on. I need some new music, y'all. I don't know what the fuck to listen to. I am so tired of the same damn songs. All right. I don't know how to get this up. All right. Maybe if I put it like this. Ow. All right, see? Got it. All right, here we go. It's pulling on my knee. Okay. All right, you guys. So that concludes back day. Got a couple of things to talk about. So super excited. Number one, so I did a total of 3 sets for the declined sit-ups with the 35-pound ball, 10 reps. So really, really good. Definitely felt that. What did I feel? I think I felt that more in my upper half. I can't remember. That was about 30 minutes ago. So that was that. I ran. I got on the treadmill, you guys. So let me pull it up for y'all and let me stop my watch. So all together, you guys, we burned 1,250 calories. Now, before I got on the treadmill, I was at 960. So I burned about 300 calories on the treadmill. So I did a very light jog. I'm focusing on my posture and my form and listening to my body because I told you guys I don't run. I haven't run since like college playing basketball. I feel like that's the last time I like consistently ran, okay? And even for those of y'all who know the sport of basketball, that was sprinting, okay? Basketball is sprints. sprint, break, right? But like as far as like an endurance run, we would do that during preseason, but once season started, it was just strictly sprinting. Okay, let's talk about it. So I watched 3 YouTube videos last night because it's something I've been wanting to do, but I told you guys, my trainer, he doesn't believe in running. He says it's very bad for your joints, which it can be, or it probably is. And you know, during this weight loss journey that I've been on, I never ran, okay? I would only do the elliptical or the Stairmaster for 20 minutes before I started lifting. So today, I did the treadmill after the lift. Very light jog. I did 1 mile. I think the pace was like 15 minutes. So it was a very slow pace. When I was watching the YouTube videos, it was talking about making sure you keep your body upright. And you should feel more of like you're bouncing on your feet. Like just imagine being on a trampoline and each stride you're bouncing up. That's how it was explained. And you want to make sure you keep your eyes in front of you. Don't look down. Don't tense up your shoulders. And then to land on the balls of your feet, not your heels. So that's what I focused on. And then just maintaining that, I forgot what they call it, but that line where when you move your arms, like don't let your arm go like this, but just try to keep your body like centered and keep your feet centered. And then I looked at some different stretches and things to do before you start running or jogging so that you don't hurt yourself, and then some stretches to do after. So a couple of things. It felt good. Like I didn't feel tired during the whole 15 and a half minutes that I was jogging. I didn't feel tired. I was listening to my knee. Y'all know my left knee has been like it's gotten a lot better. It's like 95%. And honestly, I feel like it was lack of quad flexibility. Like it was really tight to the point where I couldn't even bend it 90 degrees. So I've just been focusing more on stretching these past few weeks and icing and really taking my quad stretches a lot more seriously than I used to. And it's gotten so much better. It's not as flexible as my right leg. Like my right leg, I can put my heel to my butt. My left leg, I still can't do that yet, but I can bend it more than 90 degrees. So it's definitely gotten a lot better. So I was just focusing on listening to my knee, making sure it didn't feel like wonky or anything like that. And it felt good, you guys. Honestly, I could have went faster. I know I could have went faster, but it's something about running on a treadmill. I've fallen off of treadmills before. Like in my younger years, I have fallen off of treadmills. So like I had that little bit of anxiety when running because it's just kind of like, I don't feel like falling. So, just, trying to get used to being on a treadmill And like I said, just focusing on each stride. And one of the YouTubers I watched said, just like when you lift weights, you focus on each rep. You literally have to think that with each stride. Like, don't not think about what you're doing. Make sure that your breath matches your pace. And they even suggested like running to the beat of a song so that you can stay on pace. And so that's what I did. I just had Still Tippin' on repeat, and I was just jogging to the pace of that song. But it felt good, you guys. And now I didn't realize how much jogging involved my calves. Now my calves were definitely getting on fire because y'all know we don't really do too many calf exercises on leg day. Like, I just started incorporating calves the past like 2 weeks, but the calves like tend to be neglected. The only time we do calves is when we're doing like lunges, you know, things that are just for the whole leg, right? But as far as just strictly calf lifts, like, we don't do that. So my calves were getting a little tight. But as far as like breathing and endurance and feeling like winded and exhausted, I could have kept going. I really could have kept going. But again, this was the first time running in years and years and years. And, you know, I'm just going to keep focusing on form, focusing on strides, focusing on listening to my body, listening to my hips, listening to my knee, right? Because I don't want to hurt myself. But burn 300 calories just by doing that, which isn't bad. And I was super sweaty after, but honestly, like the pace I was going, I probably could have maintained a decent conversation. Like, maybe not the whole way, but I'm just trying to explain like how I felt during the jog. I wasn't like super winded. I wasn't like, it wasn't any of that. It wasn't any of that. It felt fine. Like, honestly, I get more winded doing burpees than doing that. Or even when we were doing the dumbbell snatches yesterday, the dumbbell snatches was way more intense than the jog that I did on the treadmill. Like, that's how I feel. And it's crazy because I stopped doing like strictly cardio before, or right when I started bulking. So I was doing it all the way up until December. I started the bulk December 6th. So I was doing 20 minutes of a cardio machine up until December 6th of 2023. And then once me and my trainer talked about bulking, he told me not to do cardio. He doesn't even do cardio because cardio is in your lifts. Like, that's the crazy thing. It's like I don't think people realize, depending on like how you lift and, you know, are you really pushing yourself? Are you not? Like, my lifts are cardio, you guys. And it's crazy because people always ask like, what is your cardio? Y'all, the cardio is in the lift. Like, just think about when we did the bent over rope pulls. You guys, my heart rate is getting up to 175. Yes, we're only doing like 10 reps, and that set may last all of 30 seconds. But that's an intense 30 seconds, you guys. Like, I'm pulling the whole stack of cables, okay? That's an intense 30 seconds. You know, when we're doing walking lunges, yeah, we add the lunge jumps in there, and last leg day we added some burpees. But that whole walk of lunges, because it was 20 on each leg, that right there, with 40-pound kettlebells on each side, that right there is the cardio. That's cardio. It's lifting and cardio. My heart rate got up to like 180 on like set 2 or something. Like, it was ridiculous. I was more winded doing that than the 20 minutes, or not even 20, the 15 minutes on the treadmill, okay? So depending on your lifts, depending on how intense you're going, are you really giving it everything you have? Are you really pushing yourself? Are you going as heavy as you can without sacrificing form? You guys, that is cardio. That's cardio, okay? It's cardio in the lift. Like, my lifts are strictly cardio. Even when I'm doing seated shoulder press yesterday, my heart rate got up there. Like, doing the seated shoulder press, you know, as I'm watching the clips and stuff, like, I can hear myself breathing really, really loud. Like, that, all of that is cardio. That's cardio. So that's what my trainer is talking about when he's saying, like, you don't have to do separate cardio. Like, it doesn't hurt. Like, no one's ever going to say, oh, that's too much. Like, if your body's in shape and you can handle it and you're not like hurting, it's one thing to be sore, but to be hurting after, if you're not hurting or feel like you're going to have a heart attack, no one's gonna tell you not to, right? It doesn't hurt you. But to say that it's needed, that's not true. I'm in better shape now than I was before the bulk, which is crazy because I was heavier. I've gotten lighter. But when we started cutting again, I was still in better shape, you know, physically and being able to move around. It felt like I didn't miss a beat. Like I was doing the 2-a-days, you know, where we would lift in the morning and then I would come back and do like 20 minutes on the elliptical. I never went back to the Stairmaster, but I was doing 20 minutes on the elliptical. I felt like I never stopped. I was thinking it was going to be harder because, like I said, I hadn't did a cardio machine in like 3 months because I was bulking, right? And I was trying to hold on to as many calories as I can. But it didn't feel like I had stopped. It felt the same, like I wasn't winded. It was like, I don't want to say easy, but it was easy. Like, I don't know, I was drenching in sweat, don't get me wrong, like I was sweaty as hell. But like, as far as like being able to breathe and breathe normally and not, like, it wasn't any of that. It wasn't any of that. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think people realize, again, it depends on your lift. Are you bullshitting? Are you really going as heavy as you can? Y'all know I am pushing myself. So if you are pushing yourself like me, and I'm not saying you have to be lifting as much weight as me, no. But are you pushing yourself as much as I do? If you are, you don't need, there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, you're not hurting yourself, but you don't need that, you know? Now, if you just want to burn some extra calories so you can eat some more, you know, that's where all that comes in, but that doesn't determine your level of fitness. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. And the reason why I started, the reason why I decided to run today is because your girl is 251. So I got this sudden burst of motivation. So that's why I decided to do it, because I'm like, well, shit, like I said, to burn some more calories. Like, I am like so motivated. And yesterday when I was editing the video to upload to YouTube, I can really see that upper six pack coming in, bro. Like, I can really see it. So I'm like just super motivated to get this fat off. So, you know, that's why I decided to look into running and stuff. And there's a lot of fitness influencers who are like super cut up, like ripped, you know, because, you know, people who strictly run, they have a very lean physique, which makes sense because they're running. So if you want to run 10 miles or 20 miles, right, you have to be pretty light. So that makes sense. But there are plenty of fitness influencers that I see that are very cut up, you know, six pack, like they are cut, right? And they run, they jog, or whatever you want to call it. And so, you know, it's all about like what kind of physique do you want? I want to be lean. I don't want to be runner's lean, but I do want to be lean, but I still want to be thick. I still want my curves. You know what I mean? Like, I really think that if I got under 200 pounds, I wouldn't be curvy. Like, I don't think I would have my hips anymore, and I still want my hips. Now, granted, you can't control where you lose fat, right? Like, it is what it is, but I'm praying to the fat gods that I don't lose my hips. I don't mind losing more of my thighs because I do want to see my quads, right? And I want to lose some more gut. And there's just a little bit of back fat left, just a little bit, like it's almost on its way out. But, and then I do want to lose the rest of this arm fat here. But like as far as my hips, like I don't mind the width of my hips, the measurement, whatever. I don't mind that. So obviously you can't control it. It's gonna get lost. But like I don't want to be like super, super, super lean, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to be like extra small. I'm good with being like a small/medium. Like these shorts are a medium, the sports bra is a small, but that's because I like my bra to feel like tight, so I know that the girls are secure, right? So I always liked my bras like super, super tight, like to the point where it's hard to take it off. That's perfect, okay? Because I know the girls are secured. But yeah, I'm probably like a size 10 dress right now. 8 to 10, depending on if it stretches. If the dress doesn't stretch, I'm probably like a 10/12. So, you know, that's just my sizing. But yeah, like I'm ready to lose this weight. So that's why I was like, okay, well, you know, we're not quite at 1,000 calories burned. So I still had energy. I wasn't feeling like depleted after we lifted. So I was like, let's go ahead and do the run, you know? So we did that. It felt good. I'll probably keep doing it. It didn't hurt. Like, I don't feel in pain. My knee feels fine. Nothing's hurting. My calves were getting tight, but they feel good now. So I'm just gonna, on leg day, we'll start incorporating more calf focused stuff too, just so that if I do continue to keep jogging, my calves can handle it, right? But as we keep jogging, my calves will get stronger there. So yeah, you know, it just, like I said, I felt good physically, so I just threw it in, and I'll just keep focusing on form. I wouldn't mind doing like jogs outside. My thing is though, the videos I was watching, they were just saying it's really important to make sure you're looking in front of you to keep your head and your shoulders where they need to be for posture, so don't look down. But I don't know if I feel comfortable looking ahead when I'm running outside, because I need to make sure I'm not going to run into a pothole or run off the curb or run into some dog shit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking about all of this. So, but the treadmill was cool. The treadmill's a little awkward for me, just because it's like, if you slow up, you can fall right off that bitch. So, I don't know. We'll see. Also, so I was supposed to do a collab with someone that I met here today, but she never got back to me as far as time. So I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to do some collabs with people, but it's seeming like people say yeah, and then when it's time to do it, they go ghost. So, you know, I'm not necessarily giving up on it. You know, I guess it may sound cool in the moment, but then when you think about it, you might just be like, I don't know about that. So, you know, but it is a little irritating. So I don't know. I don't think I'm actively looking for collabs anymore. If they come around, you know, that's great, but it's just kind of like, it's frustrating because it's like, I'm so used to doing stuff by myself that when you start incorporating other people in things, this is what happens, right? And you know, they're not necessarily content creators, so that makes sense too. I'm just gonna continue to build my platforms, and you know, as I, you know, gain a bigger following and reach more people, then maybe I can collab with other fitness influencers who already have a large following and things like that. So, you know, that's the issue too. And plus I haven't run into anyone in my area, or haven't seen anyone in my area who is like a full-fledged content creator like me. So I think that's the problem that I'm running into. So we'll see, you know, I'll keep y'all posted. There's supposed to be one tomorrow, but I didn't hear back from the guy, so I don't even know. I don't know, you guys, but I'm not like stressing and I'm not worried about it. It is what it is. We're going to make some shake regardless. You know, I'm going to work out, period. Period. So, you know, it just is what it is. But I just want to give you guys an update on that. That's why I don't like to mention it until it like actually happens. But what can you do? You know, what can you do? That's what happens when you're involving yourself with other people. Timing, scheduling, it's just not always gonna work out. So it is what it is. If you want to see what we did yesterday for chest, shoulders, and triceps, make sure y'all click right here. I'm going to get in the sauna for a little bit. Still got a lot of time left, so I'm gonna get in the sauna for a little bit, and I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early for legs. Bye, you guys. Happy Thursday.